Hello adventurers and welcome back to my channel. We are here at Branson Landing in Branson, Missouri, and we are about to go eat at the White River Fish House. I have been looking forward to this one. The menu looks delicious, so let's roll the intro and go get a seat. Okay guys, a couple things to note. I'm here at about 5:30-ish on a Saturday and it's packed, so there's about a 20-minute wait due to social distancing and other things like that. So keep that in mind. It is a little bit of a busy place. Also, this is a Johnny Morris property. It is owned by Bass Pro, and it is a unique signature place that you have to come to when you're in Branson. The theming here is awesome, and it is right on the waterfront here in the Branson Landing area, right on Lake Taneycomo. So that means that you can watch the ducks like I am right now, or just sit here and enjoy a wonderful day of seeing the foliage and the boats going by. It's pretty awesome. Oh, looky there guys, they just texted me and said our table is ready. Let's go. Okay guys, let's look at this menu. It looks like we have appetizers, our signature seafood, salads and entrees, and then on the other side we have sandwiches, a wine list, a cocktail list, and a build your own burger feature. Okay, so the light in here is a little weird, bear with me, but there are some really good options on here. Johnny Morris not only has gone into a lot of detail within the decor, but also the menu. There's actually one menu item that is named Jenny Morris, and so I'm assuming that's a family member. I am gonna have a hard time deciding, guys. Everything looks good that's been coming out around me, and it sounds really good. Okay, so I ate a little bit of a lighter lunch in anticipation of coming here today, so I think that we're going to get an appetizer. These cheese curds sound really, really good, and they're served with a spicy aioli. They're only $9, and so I think that we're going to start there, and then we have to kind of figure out the rest of the menu. They do have some signature seafood and entrees here, so maybe I can find something a little bit lighter. And just showing you guys my view, this is a booth right here that I'm sitting at. And if we look off right out the window, we have a beautiful view of the water. Okay, so who did you... Oh guys, look what just came to the table. This is the complimentary sweet jalapeno cornbread that is served up to every table tonight. So let's talk about it, guys. This is not going to be for your light dining. It's just not. There's carbs coming directly to the table. If you're afraid of carbs, click away now. Okay guys, it is time to dig into this cornbread. It smells delicious. The butter just melts right into it. In fact, it's so warm that the knife just kind of cut through the butter so quickly. Oh, it's nice and sweet. I'm not really tasting the jalapeno. It's really delicious though. Okay guys, so I did the one thing that I recommend all of you do if you're going to a new restaurant and don't know what to eat. I asked the waitress what her favorite things on the menu were. She recommended 3 things. They were this portofino right here, which is under the signature seafood right here, which is a mahi-mahi and grilled shrimp. It also has lobster cream sauce and mashed potatoes. Seems like a pretty large dish. Sounds delicious. Then there was the shrimp bonetti. She said this is the only pasta dish on the menu and that it also is kind of a larger dish, but it sounds delicious. And then last but not least, she said the shrimp tacos. She said these are very filling, but a slightly smaller portion, so if we're not starving, this might work best. Otherwise, you know the drill. We're taking it in a box. Okay guys, our cheese curds have arrived, and these are, again, hand battered. They have this aioli sauce that goes with them. They look delicious. And they're gonna melt in our mouth in just a minute. Yay, here we go. The cheese just pulls apart. The spicy aioli is a little spicy, and I love it. That nice bit of crunch to the outside coating, and then the cheese just melts and stretches as you go. It is a wonderful, powerful bite, and the aioli just is like an explosion of amazingness in your mouth. Okay guys, let's talk about these tacos. I decided to go with these because they are a little bit lighter than the pasta. I already know though that I'm gonna need a box, so one has already been called in. Let's look at what exactly is inside these tacos. Okay guys, let's talk a little bit about the tacos themselves. They are pretty large and in charge. This is what the taco looks like. Now, does that look large to most people at home? Probably not. But when you look inside, they have 3 pieces of shrimp each, some of the spicy aioli, which I think is the same that we had dipped our cheese curds in. We have a little bit of pico and a little bit of the slaw at the bottom. And so these are all sizable, not too big, but sizable, just enough for a perfect bite. Which you know what that means. It's time for a bite. So let's go. Tasting a little bit of the crispiness from the slaw. The shrimp is actually really nice sized shrimp. Very well seasoned. A little bite from the aioli, but a calmingness from the sour cream. This was a really good choice. She knew what she was talking about. Okay guys, now it's time for the fries. I'm gonna pop one of these bad boys in without any ketchup. They're nice. I don't feel as though these are freshly cut French fries. They may be, but they don't have that like super crazy, I just cut these kind of flavor to them. They have a good flavor, and they're perfectly salted. They're not too hard, they're not too soft, they're not too greasy. In fact, sometimes whenever you have French fries and you do this, you know, you can see the grease because they left them in and then just plopped them right on your plate. These don't have that. They're perfect. I could probably even eat these cold, so I may end up putting some of these in my little to-go box. You can't do that with all fries. Drinking out of my mason jar. It's just water though. We needed some water for all these carbs today. And we've come to the part of the meal where we put it all in the box. Everything we couldn't eat is going to go with us for our late night editing session later on. We have a box of food to go, and it's pretty weighty. We have a lot of stuff in here. Let's just face it, you get an appetizer without even ordering an appetizer in the cornbread. The appetizer itself was sizable and delicious, and some of that's going in here. And then the tacos were delicious. So yeah, we have a to-go box. Okay guys, if you are interested in coming to visit, this is the actual address for the White River Fish House right here. Our server's name was Elizabeth and she was wonderful, so if you come in, ask for Elizabeth if possible. We did end up with the cheese curds and the shrimp tacos today. Cheese curds were $9, shrimp tacos were $15.25, which brings us to a grand total of $26.85. So again, that's $26.85, but for me that's 2 meals, so that means that each meal worked out to be about $13, so that's not too bad overall. Now if I were to come back again, I could probably just get the fish tacos. There was way too much food for me to have for one meal, but because I am going to be taking this with me and having a late night meal tonight while I edit for hours on end, this worked out pretty well.
Thanks again, guys, for coming out with me to White River Fish House, one of the Bass Pro properties. Johnny Morris has done an amazing job, and as you can see with these parting images, you can see a little bit more of the decor. It is amazing in here, definitely worth a stop. I literally could have eaten those cheese curds by themselves, and I probably will come back to do that the next time I am here in Branson. So if you're interested in coming with me along on that journey or others, make sure you check out my channel by subscribing, hit the bell notification for uploads. I do post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!